What's poppin' YouTube? It's your number one Rap Facts News. Back with another video. We got up your boy Key Glock. He says that he been faking smiles and just being a happy guy. Ever since Young Dolph passed away. I'm sure Young Dolph would want him to be happy and still smile and be happy, but Key Glock says that he ain't gonna never get over it. Now that's real love, and they also are cousins, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, man. Some stuff you just can't get over, man. Key Glock, he did come with this hit, the Let's Go hit. I'm not sure his record label was pushing that hit or what, but you haven't heard any hit songs. Key Glocks, I think he did have a couple of albums dropped since Young Dolph passed, but nothing has hit. He don't have. Dolph was really putting that money behind Key Glock, and you was hearing Key Glock everywhere. But the labels, shady. Your numbers not high. The rap game dying out. So a lot of people not pushing Key Glock. But that Let's Go song is a very huge song. I think it deserves to be on Madden or NBA. I think it needs to be on one of those games if it's not already. If it is, let me know so I don't sound stupid. But 4 years ago, Young Dolph passed away. Crazy hit to the rap game. Crazy hit for the South, from the South. A crazy hit in Memphis, man. Justice was served. The right people didn't go down, but the Fall Guys did go down. Gotti got away. Juke, getting hit up because he was the one that actually put the hit out, but actually it was Yo Gotti behind it. If a lot of people don't know that, so Yo Gotti, he keeping his hands clean. So he know how to move. They had to take Big Juke out, and then I think he was took out by Yo Gotti. Correct me if I'm wrong. How y'all feel about this down below in the comments? I think Yo Gotti had Big Juke took out because Big Juke was finna go up. Was gonna get an indictment. And Yo Gotti, he got friends that work in law enforcement in Memphis and around those areas and stuff like that. So he already knew what was going to happen. So he had to take his own brother. A lot of people not even looking at that. Crazy situation. I remember Dolph before he blew up. I remember Dolph when he was putting out CDs on the counter stores. He would come down here to Jackson, Mississippi, and just put his CDs out for free. He just wants you to hear him. And around this time, people were still using CD players and stuff like that. The downloading thing had just jumped off my mixtape stuff. So Dolph was very smart. He put his mixtape on my mixtape and other sites that was out back then. Plus, he was still dropping CDs around the time that he blew up. I'll never forget this story, man. I was at a local trap house trying to buy some weed, and a Young Dolph CD just laying on the ground, still in the pack. I'm like, man, I had already heard it because I pulled the CD off the shelf a few weeks prior, and I was rocking this, man. I said, man, y'all don't know who this is right here, man. This Young Dolph, man, he jamming. I'm a day one Dolph fan. I don't go all the way back to before he started rapping. I didn't hear about Dolph like that. But this like late 2014. Late 2014 when this happened. Dolph City just laying on the ground at the trap house. That would never happen if Dolph was popping back then. He wasn't even popping like that. But I shit you not, man. 1 year later, Young Dolph was on top of the rap game. He was definitely one of those ones at the top of the rap game, man. And man, I love Dolph, man. Dolph had this swag. He had the rap skills. He had the bars. Man, he was everything the South needed, man. He was everything the South needed, man. So today we celebrate the life of young Dolph. 4 years. Y'all wrote up that gelato. If they see it got that floating around right now, what they smoking is Za. Y'all play a Dolph song today. Matter of fact, I'm finna go play one. Let's play a Dolph song, smoke one. Or if you don't smoke, drink one. If you don't do none of that and you just a fan of Dolph, just play a few cuts from Dolph, man, and let's remember Dolph, man. 4 years. I don't believe he deserved it, but you can't question God. I'm a firm believer in God, firm believer in Christianity. I know a lot of things we do as Christians are not right, but at the end of the day, we still try to do things the right way. Yeah, we still try to do things the right way, man. And man, sad situation, man. But anyway, Dolph name, his name gonna live forever. I feel like he had a lot of fans that just won't let him die. It's kind of dying down. The first couple of years, people weren't letting up. They weren't letting out the gas. But we can't bring Dolph back. And I think people starting to accept that right now. I never got a chance to go to a Dolph concert. His concerts was lit. Far as fashion, the fashion, he had that on lock. He put a lot of these guys on to different swag. Like you can catch Dolph rocking Gucci, Louis, and Balenciaga at the same time. So mismatched designer, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys doing that now. Even big guys like Jim Jones shot it out. Young Dolph a couple of years ago. I mean, it wasn't even a couple of years ago. It was this year. When he said, man, dude, Dolph was cold. Dude wasn't even, Jim Jones is big on fashion, high on fashion, love high fashion in clothes. And he seen Dolph rocking these clothes, man. You can pull up the videos about him talking about this, man. Dolph was setting trends, man. So a lot of these guys need to give Dolph props, man. He definitely started a whole nother trend down here in the South, man. We were just rocking regular clothes, stuff like that. But yeah, man, Dolph went to putting on Gucci, Louis, Balenciaga, Amiri. I don't even know if he lived to see Amiri stage. I really don't even know. I think Amiri popped right out the Dolph pop. Died. But this is a crazy, crazy video. Just remember young Dolph. With that being said, R.I.P. young Dolph. We hate your fans, hate you gone, man, and we're gonna check out with that one. R.I.P. young Dolph. God rest your soul and bless your kids, bless your family. We out. Oh yeah, anyway, if y'all new to the channel, man, drop a like and subscribe on the video. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when I post. I'm out.